find this teddy bear cup.
I'm not kidding. This is not normal, and people need to start saying it. It's not normal behavior that we're doing all of this.
Just one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We won.
I can say victory tastes great, but it tastes even better in a bear cup.
So she's working. You're not allowed to her. She's on the clock. So she's shopping on Starbucks clock.
These people seriously need to fucking relax. If we're doing this, it's actually getting to the point where it's not funny anymore. POV Starbucks teddy bear cup. They're fighting each other, actually putting their hands on each other, fighting in them for the glass bear cup. And then this happens. And Beargate happens. And I realize, oh, consumerism is actually so bad that this is the state we're in. Well, here we are again, talking about some more goofball because people can't seem to just be normal anymore, okay? They lose their minds about once a quarter over some stupid item that Starbucks has invented out of thin air for them to buy. So here we are again. Does it feel like deja vu yet? Starbucks recently launched their Barista cup. You're looking at it right here. And it's a glass cup that doesn't really fit a whole lot, and it's wearing a winter hat. So people have to have it, and it's got the Starbucks logo. People are drinking their holiday drinks out of this bear, okay? Not only did they launch this, which made everybody freak out, lose their mind, because apparently they just need a new vessel to drink their coffee out of because, you know, these people certainly don't have enough already. I just have to say, is this in line with the Ralph Lauren Christmas aesthetic as well? Who knows? They're all in on it. They're all in on it. Anyway, they announced this the day before it actually launched in Starbucks stores and inside of like the Starbucks inside Targets. But not only that, they also launched a Hello Kitty line the same exact day. Now, if you know anything about Hello Kitty or Hello Kitty collectors, there's not a whole lot that a Hello Kitty lover wouldn't do for Hello Kitty. This is really the 24 karat Labubu Dubai chocolate collab, if you ask me. It's just like two worlds merging of like people that have a problem with consumerism. So they launched these things on the same day. Okay, so not only do you have, I have to blindly follow trends people, you also have the Hello Kitty maniacs. Okay, and maniacs they were for these items. Okay, so people were lined up. They're like, I've got to get my hands on it. It's life or death. So this was quite the holiday launch. And another thing you must note is that this cup, this bear-shaped cup, which is really what we're talking about today, is $30. $30 for this glass cup that was probably made for $1. Okay. It's $30. Not only did they launch all these other popular products, but they also are launching on the same day their new holiday drinks and treats. Oh yes, it was quite an event. So new lattes and cake pops and who the hell knows, okay? It says here, fans cannot contain themselves. Oh no, they could not. This really turned into one of the biggest shows I've ever seen.
So you're telling me that people have been in front of a Starbucks door since 2 a.m. this morning trying to get that glass bear cup? Since 2 a.m.? I don't think you could get me to do that if it was for free.
In a surprise to no one, people are camped out. They've got their lawn chairs, they've got their sleeping bags. They're parked outside of the Starbucks locations for hours and hours. I don't even know what to say anymore. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't shock me. I mean, we've seen this before. We knew it was going to be happening, especially for this highly anticipated event. Side note, when did people start making TikToks with no clothes on? I just realized that. I'm like, are people really making TikToks in the buff? Look, there's no rules anymore. Like that, this is the world that I'm accepting that we live in. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know if people are wearing clothes. I don't know if people have lost it. People are camping out places. They're roasting marshmallows outside of Starbucks. Like, we're in the upside down at this point. I've accepted it, okay?
Or outside of Starbucks to get the viral bear cup. Currently 4:27 a.m. This is probably the only time that I will ever be doing this. Yeah.
Famous last words, okay? Last time I'm doing this. And then you see them and they're at the next launch. I think people get a thrill out of it. I do. I think that people do get a thrill out of, you know, waking up. They get the rush of it. Here we are, 4:30 in the morning.
We better get this cup today. Hello. Where are the bear cups?
Only had one.
Where is it? No.
They already got it.
So yes, we're already running into some major problems. Even if you're the first person in line, you may not be guaranteed the Barista cup.
You only got one in?
They're bringing a chair. She's gonna sit right out the damn door.
There's so many videos of people filming from their car and they're like, God, look at this person. They're camping out in front of the store. It's like, aren't you there too at the same time? Like, aren't you there at 4 a.m? You know, let's not act like we're better than anybody else here, okay? Hey, you're all nuts. I'll tell you that for free.
Good morning, everybody. I did just want to announce that all the cups that we have today is all we have from the shipment. There's nothing in the back, there's nothing in the cabinets, that's just all we have that's out there. And I ask that you guys are very respectful of each other's space. Please don't like go crazy over them. I understand they're cute cups, but all we have right there is all we have, okay? So there's 3. They'll be out there.
The fact that she's even got to give this disclaimer to a group of adults, let's see how people act. She said, don't run. They said, please don't run. And we're running. And we're running over to the display. Nobody listens. And that's the world we live in. It's just important that we get this bear cup that we're not going to remember in a week.
It's 3 a.m. and we were getting the bear cup from Starbucks right now. Guys, no, they got here before me. They're literally gonna get the bear cup. Oh my gosh. Okay, so unfortunately other people had the same idea. They got there at 1, so we're going on. Oh my gosh, I got the bear cup! So update, they didn't give us
Sometimes you really have no idea what happens while you sleep. It's crazy.
the bear cup. They said that people ordered them online, which isn't even possible. So now we're gonna go off to different Starbucks. It opens at 4:30. It's 4. They should be open.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Can we please get the bear cup? Please, please, please.
Let me make sure.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes.
Let's see, how many do you want?
Just one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's it. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. You're a miracle worker. We won. We won. I can say victory tastes great, but it tastes even better in a bear cup. They say fight for the people you love. Let's just say I fought for this thing.
Oh my God. Just wow.
I need to find this teddy bear cup.
It's really that serious for these people. They have to find it or their day is ruined. We're acting like this over a cup. A cup. I mean, I've said this line so many times, but it's like this dumb cup and we're losing it.
If you didn't know, World War III has broken out today. It's between Starbucks and the millions of Americans fighting for this teddy bear cup.
I don't know about millions of Americans, okay? But it's definitely way too many people, okay, who are lined up trying to get this cup. And look, I just have to say something. Starbucks wanted this to happen. Let's not pretend that this wasn't by design. This is what Starbucks wanted to happen, okay? They clearly didn't stock a whole lot. They knew this was going to be a really hot product that a lot of people would want because they've been operating business this way for years now, okay? It's been very successful for them. This is how people react, where they're in their car screeching, saying, I need to get this fucking cup. It's real. It's not just something they're saying to be funny. They need to get the cup. But Starbucks wants this. They want this type of reaction. They want people to be losing it.
Including me because I need it. It got released today. People were lining up at 5 a.m. for this cup. I did not do that. It is 8:30. So let's go see if we can find it. We're gonna hit like 5 Starbucks and like 3 different Targets. We need to get lucky here. I need this with a sugar cookie iced latte inside.
A lot of videos that I see these days, everybody has like the same mannerisms. And I only observe this on TikTok, and it seems like everybody's trying to do the same type of videos like each other, and then they copy each other's mannerisms. But it's like a specific type of content and type of person. They're usually engaged in a lot of these antics where they're following these like massive trends. And I have to just be honest, like, I wonder if people want this cup because they actually genuinely like it, or if they're just doing it because everybody else wants it. There just seems to be a connection there.
That also came out today. It's go time.
POV, you woke up at 3 a.m. to get the bear cup. Look at all these people lined up, and 8 Starbucks later, we got it.
Guys, I'm at Target. I am first.
She said, I'm at Target and I'm first in line.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Oh my God.
They opened over here.
It looks like they opened a different door, and then people that were at the back of the line waiting went in around to the end and started running.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I don't want anything.
That poor girl was like, I don't want to be trampled because people are running past her, shoving past. Oh, we've got we've got major problems. Running as fast as we can. Panting.
Do you have more back here? Yes. Can I get two?
Sorry, you gotta wait over there.
I need one. Can I get one, please? Thank you.
Look at these people.
We made it. Oh, thank goodness.
Panting.
Oh my god, I did it!
I'm not kidding. This is not normal, and people need to start saying it. It's not normal behavior that we're doing all of this. It's not. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. When I see stuff like this, it makes me want it less. Okay? The more difficult it is to get, the more scarcity marketing involved. And we all need to think this way. We need to just reject it. Be like, no, you know what? I'm not involving myself in these antics because it's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. We're grown adults and it's embarrassing.
So I happen to live in Seattle where the Starbucks headquarters is, so I had the crazy idea to try to come to the literal headquarters to see if I could get a bear cup.
So we've got people going to the actual Starbucks headquarters in Washington. What is going on? Do we really need it that bad? Do we really need it that bad? We don't.
Crowd control, the store will be open, and you are, there is no limit. So it is first come, first serve, so please be respectful of each other.
Oh, for God's sake. Whose idea was this? This is chaos. Starbucks did this purposefully, okay? Putting no limits on the amount of cups, only putting 2-3 cups per store. Yeah, they wanted this to happen. They want the social media buzz. They want people fighting over it. And you know what I think is Starbucks, by doing all of this, is putting a lot of pressure and stress on their employees. Because people don't know where else to direct their anger because of the scarcity of this cup, they direct it at the employees who are working at the stores.
I've been in line since 4 at Starbucks, and they opened the door at 4:30 to let everyone know they did not have any more bear cups because the employees bought them all.
So yes, people are mad at the employees, okay? And this has created a huge war. People are mad at the employees are mad at the customers. It's a whole ass mess. So let's watch this. This is somebody who's filming outside, super pissed because the employees are buying all the cups inside. The visual of this, I mean, this is art. The reflection of this person in the window as they film the employees inside who are taking all the bear cups. I mean, this doesn't get much better than this, honestly. It just doesn't. Pretty sure the caption was, I'm sending this video to corporate. So they're checking out before the stores even open.
They also could have just bought it as soon as they got here. They didn't even have to wait 5 minutes before.
Opener barista here. I got mines, but y'all stay safe though. So we're just rage baiting the customers now. Starbucks workers are posting their huge haul and being like, look, they're saying this is a perk of the job. If you want one, you gotta clock in. Y'all don't even get up this early for your job, but y'all standing in line for some damn cups. Too bad, so sad. We only got 2 this year and only 1 customer got one. The other went to my coworker. As a Starbucks barista, if you guys worked there like us, you would do the same. Don't play now, LOL. Be mad at Starbucks, the company, who didn't stock enough. Yeah, Starbucks didn't stock a whole lot. The employees were like, look, we want it too. And the customers that lined up and were camping out since 3 a.m., oh, they're not happy. No, they're not.
If it's the exact same video, it ain't gonna make no difference. They're buying everything. That's stacked up.
All the Starbucks employees came and they took everything. And we've been waiting in line outside.
They've got all the cups in their hands. And look, I gotta be honest, like, I see both sides of this. I really do. I think it would be definitely frustrating that you didn't even get a chance to buy these types of things as a customer, you know, before the employees got them. And then I can also see, like, look, if you're an employee, yeah, you should probably get first dibs because you work there and you have to go through all of this hell and, you know, all this customer harassment that I'm sure they go through on a daily basis. I see both sides. So then the question is, well, what's the solution? Starbucks, the company, needs to stock more. It's just that simple. They need to open up online orders. They need to do that. But people are getting mad at the employees for just doing what pretty much anybody else would do if you worked there.
We were first in line at Starbucks and the employees literally snatched the bear cup in front of our eyes.
I work at Starbucks. It is not our fault. We were barely given any cups. It's corporate's fault, not ours. We're allowed to get the cups. It's first come, first serve. It's not greedy. Complain to corporate, not the stores or workers. So what? Employees should get it before anyone else. Grown women, by the way. First of all, number one, it's not that serious. I think we need to remember that throughout this video. It's a cup. Okay, it's a cup. A cup. It's a cup. All right, it's a cup. It's a cup with a hat. It's a glass cup. It's a cup. It's a $30 cup, but it's a cup. We need to relax. We need to chill out, okay? People have lost the art of chilling out, relaxing. Stop worrying so much about stupid. Okay, stop getting mad at people when you should be getting mad at companies, corporations. Starbucks designed this, okay? They want this reaction. They want you to be pissed. And what makes me disgusted personally is that Starbucks is putting their employees in this situation where they have all of this resentment towards them and they have all of these deranged people on their ass because they're simply buying a cup from a place that they work, which they're allowed to do.
Starbucks, can you explain to me why you launch merchandise? And even when your loyal customers line up outside of your stores, they can't get said merchandise because your baristas come out, take it all off the shelves and take it to the back of the store. And then when we ask them, hey, what happened to the merchandise? Like, oh, it's already sold. It's already sold? That's funny because you guys are all on the clock and I didn't see any of you come in line to check out with this merchandise if you said that it was sold. But no, you have it stashed back there in the back. And then your response is, well, our district manager said that technically we're allowed to do that, so they're sold.
It's funny because these people seem to know Starbucks policies better than the employees. Again, it's a cup. We gotta chill. Employees deserve first dibs. Employees should be respectful, not lie, not break company policy, and the company should send side stock for the employees. Look, okay, first of all, who cares if the employees are lying to you? The employees owe you nothing, okay? Here's the thing though, Starbucks does have to work something out. Like, I do see some side of the customer's frustration as well. I definitely understand it. Starbucks should like send stock for their employees, kind of like how Sephora has gratis where they give out, you know, free products for their employees to try, or like maybe let their employees pick out 1 cup a quarter and then have that special ordered or something like that. I don't know, but anything is better than what they're doing now. That's what I do know. Okay, I was there at 4 a.m. and they said they were sold out. Makes no sense. They sold out right when they opened. Yeah. Acting like children over these cups is embarrassing. I didn't see anyone acting like children at the store I was at. Just respectful adults who, even when wronged, were nice, didn't cause a scene, be rude or anything, and we all just left but agreed. Embarrassing for those who are not as easygoing. Because it's an employee perk. Hope that helps. Okay, here's the thing. This is what you do. You don't buy the cup, okay? If you feel like you're being wronged on a regular basis by Starbucks, if you're feeling like Starbucks has policies that don't align with your values, or if you feel like they're doing things that they shouldn't be doing, which I would actually agree with you, okay? The scarcity marketing, I don't agree with it. So if they're doing stuff like that, you know what you should do? You shouldn't buy from Starbucks. Problem solved.
Okay, so she's working. You're not allowed to her. She's on the clock. So she's shopping on Starbucks clock. I can't afford it. She's shopping on Starbucks clock.
Oh my God. She's mad because the employees bought the cups and she's going off saying, so she's shopping on the clock. These people seriously need to fucking relax. If we're doing this, it's actually getting to the point where it's actually not funny anymore. This poor employee, I'm sorry, do you have the timesheet or something for these people? Who cares? If it wasn't the employee, it'd be somebody else buying the cup. Just stop. This is crazy. And then look at the lady in the back who's filming.
She's getting paid.
And this is exactly why baristas deserve the cups. LOL. Exactly. Starbucks should give their employees complimentary bear cups. It's the least they could do considering this is what they have to deal with. I 100% agree. This should be worked into their compensation plan. This is what Starbucks is allowing to happen on a quarterly basis when they do these limited edition holiday drops. They're crazed, okay? Screaming at the top of her lungs, well, she's on the clock. It's a cup. Getting verbally harassed, berated by insane people. It's gone too far. And Starbucks Corporation allows it, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Since when do we care about Starbucks employees abusing the time on the clock? We don't. Stop. Just stop. If you don't care about any other day of the week, then you shouldn't care about it today.
They let this girl in. He was waiting over 2 hours. All these employees are wrong for doing that. We saw them walk in. They let this girl in. before everyone that was standing out there waiting. She must have some kind of special privilege because they just
it's called She Works There.
let her walk in here before everyone. I will be complaining to corporate because this
Go ahead, girl. They're not gonna care.
is just so wrong. Okay, but is she working? She shouldn't be buying stuff while she's okay. That shouldn't.
So many people concerned about employees buying stuff on the clock, off the clock.
That should not even make any sense to like. You don't apologize. You don't apologize. You're sitting there and you're just with a smug look when this man has been standing out there for over 2 hours.
How do you get a break
for his
when
wife?
Hold on, but you just said she's on break. How does she get a break?
She's on break and the store hasn't opened.
Okay, look, they kind of clocked him there. Okay, if the store just opened and she's on her break, I mean, come on. They did kind of get him there.
No, we see
Dude, she's still making the drinks right now. I mean, at this point, who wants to drink this coffee? It's got such bad energy. Do you really want this type of stuff going on around your coffee? I'm not joking. I don't think I'd drink that at this point.
This is going to corporate. This is just very disrespectful on so many levels.
Clock in and go on break.
Oh, but the employees that are supposed to be working get to have special an entrance to come in before anyone that was waiting out there.
Yeah, employees do actually, believe it or not, get to enter the store before anybody else. Yeah, they actually do. Because they work there. They're getting there before the shift. Somebody's got to open the store. I know that people probably don't like that, but it's true. Okay, that's what happens at some people's jobs.
Just because they work here? She's not even on the clock. Okay, so I'm going to need her name because I want to report her to corporate.
People are mad because people are buying stuff on the clock. They're mad because people are buying stuff off the clock.
Come on. Well, either way, they'll let us know.
Can we get your name, though, because you're the manager? Okay.
You really trying to get someone fired for a cup? Seriously, some people need their jobs and you're doing too much. Exactly. You know what? Exactly. Just have some decency here. Like, realize it's a cup. People should not lose their jobs because of a cup. They didn't do what you wanted for a cup and an employee's bought it before you did. Stop this immediately. Okay, seriously. Posting this online is actually nuts. Thinking people would like agree with you. No. Stop. Employees get first dibs. Y'all lose. By the way, corporate doesn't care from an employee. Yeah, trust me. Like, go ahead and send it to corporate. I'm sure they got a million videos just like this and they were probably like, they're laughing all the way to the bank, guys. They don't care. And I feel like that's what you need to understand. If you are a disgruntled customer, which I understand your perspective, I do. Okay, I'm not saying that I don't understand it. Do I understand why you're camping out? No. You need to just not shop at Starbucks. You need to never go there again. When you don't shop places and you don't give people your hard-earned money, it actually works because their whole entire goal in this world is to get your money from you, okay? And keep you coming to their store. If you decide, hey, this company doesn't care about me, then you need to walk away. And you need to not harass employees in the process either.
Story time if I waited outside for hours for the new Starbucks Christmas Bear Cup, but the employees took them all before we could even get them.
Second store employees hiding the HK cups. Crazy.
Yeah. They're quite bad.
Dude, I don't want to work in the store anymore. They took all the She took all the beers.
There's another one.
She took all the beers. She said, there's another one. I mean, is it possible they're just stocking the shelves?
They took 2 of the beers. Now there's only 2 out.
Wait, I think she's putting. I think she's throwing. It's gonna be a problem.
And to all you customers that are calling all the baristas for the glass bear cups and are mad that the baristas bought them first, just so you know, the Starbucks CEO literally treats us so bad and we don't get any of the same perks. And I work at a Safeway Starbucks and we don't get free drinks, we don't get free food, we don't get markouts, we don't get anything.
Oh my God, didn't know that. Why are people still going to Starbucks? The drinks are $7 for like a small. And like, I'm sorry, I hate this whole stupid game that we play about grande, venti. It's small, medium, large. I'm done. I am done. I'm not playing this game anymore. I don't go there. But why even go there? If they're treating the employees like this, like, what are we doing here? Why would we want stuff with the logo smacked all over it? It's actually embarrassing to even support this company. Does anyone else feel that way? With the shenanigans constantly.
I'm buying the cup. Thank you. Stop getting mad at baristas because they're the ones that are serving all of you and like it's Starbucks' fault. They sent every Starbucks like 4 cups and expected what? That to be enough? People are going insane over these cups. So thank you. I have mine. Stop being mad about it.
You know, I find it gross and disgusting that they are continually putting their employees in these situations with their insane customer base. I really do. I don't think that it's right. I don't think they've done anything to change the vitriol that these people face on a daily basis. The least they can get as compensation is a cup. What a mess.
Guys, literally, I'm making this quick video. Don't go to Starbucks looking for the bear cup because we sold out at 5 a.m. on the dot and we only got like 3. So, sorry.
Like 3, trying to calculate how many were left after the employees bought them. I mean, now we've got conspiracy theories. We got 3 and Baristas kept them, LOL. And guys, we're fighting a war right now where it's customers versus employees. And you see it right here. Because employees kept them. No, it's because Starbucks gave them 3. 3. And they also put, as far as I know, no limits on how many you could buy. So the first person in line, employee or not, was able to buy up the entire stock of only 3. Most stores got 3 to 4. Some of them got 2. Some of them got 1. That's it. Once again, we're directing our anger at the wrong place. It's not that the baristas bought the cups. It's the fact that employees are reselling these cups for $300+. Just greed. Baristas, don't let anyone bully you into thinking it's wrong to buy that cup. It's quite literally a fringe benefit for working there. Signed an ex-partner. Exactly. It's the least they should get. Seriously. After watching all these videos and reading comments, I don't think they are mad that the baristas are buying them, LOL. I think they are upset because they were put on display as if they had a chance. Might as well have cut them off the shelves. I mean, look, that is a little bit weird. Like, why even put them out if you were planning on buying them? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but Starbucks should have stocked more, and that's the end of it. Every single barista after corporate only sent 1 bear cup to each store after promoting it like crazy online, causing us to get harassed by the angry customers. I'm sorry, everyone. They got the cup by 4:30 a.m. Yeah. Oh, the fact that Starbucks posted multiple videos promoting this cup, being like, I'm having what he's having. This is going to be the greatest cup. Hello Kitty's coming in. They had Hello Kitty dressed up in a costume running around the store as part of their promotion. They heavily promoted this. They knew the buzz it would create. They knew people would want it because people lose their mind over stupid. They know what's going to do well. You cannot forgive Starbucks, not even a little bit, for what they are doing to their employees. They are having to go through way too much. It is not fair. I'm convinced Starbucks hates its employees. This person liked it. As a former barista, shift? Yes, they do. My friend works at Starbucks and gets absolutely no benefits. It's like hell to get off work and their pay still sucks. There you have it, folks.
Can we talk about how dumb these Starbucks Bear cups are? For $30, this Bear cup has caused mass hysteria to the point where people are saying to other people, I will fight you for this cup.
Look, they're not just saying it. They're doing it. POV Starbucks teddy bear cup. They're fighting each other, actually putting their hands on each other, fighting them for the glass bear cup. And guess what happens when glass hits the floor? Okay. After a scuffle. Oh, it breaks. Yeah, it breaks. By the way, there goes the 1 of 2. Okay, rare item. Gone. POV, here a barista got knocked. So here's a huge drama. Fighting outside. Over the cup, by the way.
There's one over there by the
Yeah, anyway. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say. We're getting arrested.
Excuse me, man, there's glass.
2 grown men fighting over a damn bear cup. Security there just for decoration. I mean, okay, think about this. Security at Target and at Starbucks actually probably sees more action than anywhere else that security exists. Like probably more than like a biker gang bar, a club in a metropolitan area. They probably see more action than anywhere. I think they need to start hiring Navy SEALs to the position. Because it's like they actually have to do stuff on a pretty regular basis. It's just crazy. They're definitely resellers. Oh yeah, if we're getting this worked up about it, I'm thinking people have some type of financial motivation because this is like their livelihood. The fact that people have been able to turn selling these stupid cups into their livelihood, I do think it's a problem. I do. Scamming people out of their shoes. This is what happens when Starbucks advertises their cups and gives each store 2 cups. Story, one man had been waiting at the store since 3 a.m. and he was the first in line, and an employee's wife came and lined up at the side door sometime after him. When it came time for the store to open, the employees let the wife in first and other people started running through that door before they could even open the main door. All right, let's see what's going on here.
You know what, sir? Sir, you're I don't know what the is wrong with you. Have the money in the cup. I hope that makes you feel better as a person. Yeah, sure. Idiot.
She said, idiot.
Cup was right here. There's cameras. You reached over at me and assaulted me.
Why did the guy even let her past him? He was at the other door. They let the employee's wife in through the side door. We've got trap doors, secret doors. This is no joke out here. This is serious going on.
Go ahead.
Mine says you were not here.
Oh, all right, Karen.
We saw you
all right.
photos.
That's fine. On the photos, bring up the photos. I was on the opposite side. I was on the entrance, and they were on the exit.
You're escalating the situation.
I'm not. I'm in line, just like everybody else.
Everybody else was in line out there.
I was in line the same way.
At 7:15,
I was in
not
line.
Standing
I'm
in
showing
line.
you the message that I was here at 5:20.
You were in your car. You were not standing
I came
in
out of the
line.
car at 5:30.
So basically, my understanding of it is that there was a bunch of people lined up outside. This guy says he was in his car waiting, and therefore he was there before everybody else, but he didn't actually get out of his car, you know, to like get near the door. And then he like ran out in front of everybody else and cut them in line.
No, you did
Yes,
not.
I did.
No,
I
you
was
did-
standing
you were not
by the
in
entrance.
Line. In
That's
the
not
line.
true.
Yes,
That's
you
not
were
true.
not in
Can you
line.
show me the cameras, please?
I cannot show you the cameras.
Okay, then how can you not show me the cameras? You're claiming I wasn't here, but you can't even show me the cameras.
$300 to everyone for their cup.
I just said
He offered $300 to everyone for their cup.
I could ask the same way, right?
Because you were not in line.
No, I was here.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
It's like funny, but it's also not. It's like these people shouldn't have to be going through this, you know? It's not their job to deal with people like this. Like, this is so not what they signed up for.
I'm gonna try to buy the cup first.
Okay, we're not gonna serve you, unfortunately.
Well, you have to.
No, I don't. I can ask you to leave. I'm gonna ask you to leave because you're causing.
This
a
is
scene.
Starbucks.
Let him know, Katie. Let him know.
They're refusing to give me the bear.
They're waving.
5:30. Same as everybody
Yep, it's me. I'm not serving you.
else in this line.
Look at all these people.
You got this whole crowd pointing you out too.
Oh, okay. They're all pointing me out.
Just wow. So basically, you showed up to a line that was already formed and used a separate entrance that got you to the counter quicker than everyone else and think you deserve the cup? Bro, at this point, you're trespassing. They asked you to leave multiple times. I was there at 5:20 a.m. They opened the entrance door first, not the exit. They were all standing at the wrong door, and I was 10th in line when I arrived. The shenanigans that are going on in these Targets and Starbucks, I can't get over it.
Why is everyone acting weird towards me?
How it feels to use this cup after someone offered me $500 for it. So yeah, people are offering lots of money for it. Okay. That's because it's got some now value to it because it's so scarce. Okay. And this is how it manifests. And you know where I'm going with this. Yes. Obviously, the resellers have gotten their hands on the Bearista cup and they're reselling it. So this was a $30 cup, by the way. $30 cup, glass cup. Nobody cares. Not that great. Not even that well made. Stupid.
No, seriously.
Here's a reseller who's out and about. So here we go. He says plus $340 profit. So he's going to resell this for probably $400, you know, with shipping and all that. Ew. Hello Kitty cup plus $400 profit, he says.
So I can get to the register.
Do these people have no shame? Once again, I'll say this, and I say it every video. Do not buy from resellers. Stay strong. I don't care how bad you want it. You will not want it in a week. Okay, trust me, you will not care about it in a week. Hold the line. Do not buy from resellers, okay? Do not.
I can't help anybody. Please leave a path to get to the register.
Oh, there goes a bear.
All right, folks. Now we gotta leave some space so that I can sweep this mess.
This guy's saying, I'll pay you double for it. Trying to bribe people in line. Oh my God. I'd be scared walking back. If I got a Barista cup, I'd be scared walking back to my car with it. This is another reason why I wouldn't even want these types of things. I wouldn't even want a Barista cup. I wouldn't use it. I'd be scared to bring it out. Okay, because people will break into your car and steal them. That's what they were doing with the Labubus. They were doing that with like the, you know, limited edition Stanley cups. They do that with these crazy things that everybody wants. People will do anything to get them. okay? Including smashing your car, stealing it from you in the parking lot. Like, it's actually like almost dangerous and anxiety inducing to have one of these things. You live a much more peaceful life without them, okay? I don't know how to convince people otherwise that you don't need these things other than that.
It's for my girl.
Resells for 500 plus, yeah. It's just sickening.
All right, thank you.
Whose dumbass idea was no limit? Yeah, right. The fact that they are being resold for $300, whoever broke the bear should not be able to buy a bear. Now we're trying to police other people who can and cannot buy things. It's just stop, people. Yeah, so here's some of the prices currently on eBay. $1,500, we've got $1,200, $1,050, we've got $999. A little bit of a steal. It's under $1,000. $30 cup, by the way. eBay 500, eBay 400, 1,500, 500. Oh yeah. People wasted no time. Here's StockX, $250. Guess what, guys? Remember that thing I said about this probably cost $1 to make? Yeah. Well, there's a dupe, just no logo, on Amazon. You can actually get this for like 20 bucks. Okay, $19.99 for the bear cup. Glass. Because where do you think Starbucks got it? Use your brain, people. Obviously, they have a factory who's making these. That factory can make them with no logo. Guess what? You don't have to camp outside for it. Anything that's branded is pretty much works this way.
Starbucks Bearista Cup is giving Stanley Cup from last year.
It certainly is. What happened to the Stanley Cups of last year? Well, nobody remembers because nobody gives up about the Stanley Cups anymore. And that's the cycle of all of this insanity. Okay, no one's going to think about this cup in a couple weeks. No one's going to think about it in a month. No one's going to remember any of this by next year. But you know what people will remember? The fact that you got arrested outside of a Target. Yeah, they're going to remember that. They're going to remember that you're now banned from Starbucks because you were screeching and yelling at the employees. They're going to remember the insane video you made. They're going to remember the way that you made them feel. That's what is going to be remembered, not these stupid cups. And it's an important parallel to draw because people were losing their mind. It was life or death. They're like, I got to get my hands on, I got to get this cup, right? Talking about a Stanley. And then here we are and nobody cares. I don't even remember what she's talking about from last year with the Stanleys because there were so many moments like this. Like I actually don't remember. I don't know which one she's talking about.
My name is Tina and I was also a victim of Starbucks Beargate.
Beargate victim. Guys, get serious now before it's too late. Be serious for 5 seconds. This is not normal. Beargate.
And I'm here to validate every single one of yours experience because I went to Starbucks at a Macy's that opened at 10 a.m. on the dot. I was right outside the door. I walked in, first person there, and I said, hey, do you have any bear cups? And he goes, yeah, no, not anymore. We had 2, but we sold it. And I go, when did you sell it? And he goes, when we opened. I was like, I'm the first one in line. And he's like, no, I know, but I already sold it before you, like right before you. And I was like, no, like I literally am here. It's 10 a.m. You just opened. I'm your first customer. So basically it's all a lie. Employees, they took it. And we never stood a chance. And also Starbucks, why are you only giving 2 to 4 bears per location?
That's the real question and what we should really be mad about. If we're mad about anything.
Consumerism, you win again, but not for me and not today.
I feel like sometimes I'm like, man, we are making great strides as a society. I'm like, man, we're doing good. People aren't going to Starbucks. They're not going to Target. They're not going and buying a bunch of stupid shit. Like a lot of people are on board with the movement. We're like, yeah, we're not buying stuff. And then this happens. And Beargate happens. And then we hear stories of Beargate survivors. And I realize, oh, consumerism is actually so bad that this is the state we're in. Me watching another person cry about a Starbucks cup and knowing it was an employee who bought it. There's kids who don't get a Thanksgiving meal this month and you're crying over a glass bear. And she replied, we all have different battles in life. You know, that comment was supposed to help put things in perspective. And instead, we're like doubling down and being like, no, this is my cross to bear. I'm a victim of Beargate. Are you listening to yourself? No, I don't think people hear themselves anymore. I think people have just lost it. They're just so wrapped up in the consumerism of it all. They're calling it Beargate. I'm screaming. Oh yes, I've been seeing people call it bear betrayal. Mark's safe from going crazy over the Starbucks bear cup.
You're missing the point. This was a sick, cruel thing that Starbucks did as a social experiment for all of us. Poor people. Oh, because all we have to look forward to is freaking bear cups.
Do you know how tragic my life is right now? Okay?
We were set up for failure.
They're $400 on eBay.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, I already looked.
Oh, and then you know what the barista at Starbucks said to Courtney?
Yeah.
She said, why don't you get one of those honey jars?
And put a straw in it.
And put a straw in it.
Well, what's the difference? It's the same shape. You want the shape, I'll give you the shape. Suck out of a honey jar. There's really not a whole lot of difference.
So she tried to be helpful. You guys
And I said...
It sounds like you guys are hating from outside the club right now.
Can't even get in.
Yeah.
This is going to be the thing that cracks me. I'm cracking. I can feel it.
This was the one joyous thing in my life right now.
This is all we had to look forward to, and they know it. They know it.
How do you only put 2 cups per store?
That's intentional.
No, that is crazy.
No, that's intentional.
People need this cup.
It is.
I don't just want it, I need it.
Guys, look, I'm going to be honest here. She's not wrong, actually, okay? While it's kind of insane, and I truly hope that it's satirical, she's not wrong. Starbucks did want this to happen. And while people are struggling, rushing out, and they're trying to get this little cup that they think is going to bring some joy to their absolutely miserable life, Starbucks is laughing all the way to the bank. Do people not realize that Starbucks is getting 10 times richer while all of this happens? At your expense, at their employees' expense? Do people understand that? Starbucks Barista here, you realize how we were treated today? Like all of us, not just the employees who bought the cups, but all of us who came in to make drinks and food for you, and we get yelled at for lack of cups when we have no control over it. Exactly. You think these people stock the cups? Honestly, I want you to ask yourself, and I wish that the employees would be like, as they're being screamed at, I wish that one of them would just go, hey, do you think that we stocked these cups? You think I did this? I'm the one causing all of your pain and suffering? No. Seeing posts of how little inventory they sent in stores, I knew it was going to be a show for the employees. Having to tell customers you ran out, and either they be cool about it or they throw a fit. It's like HQ just loves to create unnecessary BS for their workers. This is the marketing strategy. They throw their employees to the wolves, and they're like, deal with it. Deal with the fallout, deal with the repercussions, and they're laughing all the way to the bank, and nobody's paying attention because they're distracted. They're trying to, look, back to the conspiracy, they're trying to distract all of us away from really what's going on here, which is Starbucks has had a very difficult year. Okay, I don't know if you've noticed. How do they get people talking about them again? How do they get their sales up? How do they get people going into their stores, promoting their new holiday menu? Oh, maybe by creating a huge TikTok controversy? Guys, people do not understand how much power they have when they are intentional about where they put their money. So people were outraged, and they went back to all of Starbucks promotional posts that they were, promoting these things like crazy, being like, hey, everybody, don't you all want one? So these are some of the comments. They know these are going to sell. Why not produce a lot of them so people actually have a chance to get one? Well, that would just make too much sense. That's so frustrating. I got up before dawn only to find nothing left because employees snagged all the Starbucks teddy bear cups early. No, because why do you send us baristas 2 total cups and we have to deal with customers going psycho on us because we're out? Will there be enough for everyone? Please limit the customers to only one. 105,000 likes. That was 2 days ago before the chaos had ensued. Did they put a limit on it? No. Imagine having to clean it. Yeah, people are like, yeah, this is not going to be easy to clean. That'll be $40. Close. 30. So I watched the employees buy all the cups while I waited outside for hours and got nothing. The baristas bought all of them before the door was even open. Now Starbucks, why would you only supply 2 glass bear cups at each store? Count your days. It would be awesome if customers actually got the chance to buy them, rather than the workers buying them and reselling them on Facebook Marketplace for $200 to $400. This coming from a loyal Starbucks customer. Might be time to start supporting Tim Hortons in Canada. Guys, you're so close. You are so close to getting it, okay? Might start supporting. Hey, go do it. Why would you even be a loyal Starbucks customer? Why does that even exist? That should not be a thing. When they constantly play in your face and demonstrate that they don't care about you. You're so close. Just go all the way there. Give somewhere else your business. You better be restocking these, because why is every store saying we only got one and don't know if more are coming? Why this massive campaign for a product that technically is not even really going to be available? You see the demand is there, so why so stingy?
Starbucks is apologizing after customers were mad when they tried to buy the new Barista cold cups that just came out for the holidays.
So Starbucks had to issue a statement because of all of this drama, okay? And the statement didn't say a whole lot of anything. I can tell you that.
I mean, look at that. It is an adorable cup, but some people are saying that locations only had 1 or 2 cups. Others are saying that
I'm just looking at this cup. Like, I'm really looking at it, okay? And I'm thinking, is it cute? And I'm coming up with no. We're doing this over this.
Employees bought them all before the customers could get them. Starbucks released a statement saying, hang tight, we're going to release more when our holiday beverages come out.
So I read Starbucks' actual statement, and I don't see anywhere where they're saying they're going to send out more bear cups. And their statement actually really said a whole lot of nothing. The excitement for our merchandise exceeded even our biggest expectations. And despite shipping more Barista cups to coffee houses than almost any other merchandise item this season, Jill, the Barista cup and some other items sold out fast, Starbucks said. We understand many customers were excited about the Barista cup and apologize for the disappointment this may have caused. And then basically they're like, get excited for the other holiday stuff. Nowhere did I see them say, hey, we're going to be stocking these again. They didn't say that. They're basically like, hey, check out our holiday drinks because we're really trying to get people in the door because, you know, we're selling all these new holiday drinks and we're trying to get people hooked on our sugar cookie latte or whatever the frig they're selling. Yeah, this was basically like a non-statement.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know.
You couldn't get your hands on the viral Starbucks teddy bear cup, but you can't show up empty-handed. I just thought these were kind of funny. Okay,
How would they know?
People doing dupes for the Barista cup. I mean, honestly, guys, these really, honestly, they look so similar. It's kind of scary. They're just using those honey jars. It looks the freaking same.
Who else got up early to get the new teddy bear?
This is so bad. Who else got up early to get the new teddy bear cup from Starbucks? No, this is actually crazy. But the fact that it actually, it's so bad, but it looks so much like the cup. And that says it all. That just shows how delusional we are over this Barista cup. Oh my God. War is over. I got the bear cup. These will literally be at the thrift store in like a year. Give it some time, people. Oh yeah, we're going to see these at Goodwill. Goodwill's going to mark it up, probably sell it for $35 because that's what Goodwill does. They'll sell you a half-burned candle for $25, okay? Previously retailed at $10. It's just a joke. Everywhere you look, everything's so expensive. You know, I'm done, okay? The consumerism, mind rot, brain rot stuff that we're doing, calling it war is over. Here's just another example. Now I can relax. Like, this is the way people really think. And this is a problem. Our, like, mental state is tied to these things, these material things. Like, we can't relax. We don't feel safe and content inside ourselves until we get our hands on a $30 cup that nobody cares about. This is objectively a problem, and this is the problem that we have in our society, and this is what consumerism does to all of us, okay? I feel like when we see incidents like this, it's a very harsh and stark reminder that consumerism is alive and well, and that we have to be so intentional about the way that we decide to interact and interface with material things. And we need to be very intentional about where we're giving our money. If there are companies who are constantly doing this, they're constantly doing scarcity marketing, they're constantly, you know, allowing their employees to get harassed, constantly facing vitriol from customers, put in uncomfortable situations, being guilt-tripped into buying things that they're allowed to buy, this is a problem. And we have to seriously take a look at, is this really worth my hard-earned money? I don't know if people really truly understand just how strong their purchasing power is. It might not seem like a lot, but where you decide to spend your money does make a difference. And the only way to combat all of this is to seriously be like, first of all, this is embarrassing. It's got to be said. This is embarrassing. This is not normal behavior. No. And the other thing is we just can't participate in it anymore. The more that a company is constantly screwing around and making people jump through hoops, limiting their stock and creating false hype and, like, you know, selling things out, creating like big stirs, the less that we should want to buy these products. So anyway, that's all I have to say for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this one, I do these literally at this point once every couple weeks. Okay. So I'm sure there's going to be something else coming up any day now. Okay, so you're going to want to be subscribed if you want to see that. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Loser piece of shit. You're going to with my drink? What kind of fucking nasty piece of shit are you? You little fucking spawn of Satan crap, you loser.